Guys, that's what today felt like. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. What a move. What a day. Alright, let me recap for you guys. Today was good. Yesterday I said in the recap, if you watched, I pointed this out. I said, oh, we touched it. If we don't gap up, sell the overnight YOLOs. Remember here, we were 50% sold, half made it a free trade. Soon as we opened, got out of them. Then the nice man said, okay, I'm going to dip my finger in wasabi and then I'm gonna stick it in your eye for hours. Then here, remember? This is where I sold the SPX, remember? And then back down and I was like, big spot, this shit has to hold. And the reason behind that was like, look, they loaded 6 billion in MOC there. Spot has to hold, it's tested all night, like we fucking barcoded. Loaded up bigly on 663s for the next day. Why? Remember I said on boys, look, premium chop. And then we ripped and got out of all of them here and even shorted 667 puts into tomorrow. Not as heavy as I was in calls, I was in some freaking calls. Okay, what else? Yo, as soon as I heard him say Lily, we jumped on it. Okay, 200%. Had we gotten in here and out of there, we got out of there though, 1000%. But 200 still really decent. Okay, so now I am 98% cash. I got some puts here for tomorrow, and I got some beat up JD because they're for Friday. Okay, so now we're waiting to see what happens with this government shutdown. Okay, now I pointed out to you guys that last time we had a shutdown, we had a 5-day dip. That would take us into FOMC minutes next Wednesday. But the market is faster. It's completely desensitized. This is an exit liquidity move, right? So because you're now sitting in a situation where you have 10.4 billion of MOC right here, I would expect a dip if the government shuts down. Then I would expect them to start buying here, because there's gonna be no buying allowed here and here. Okay, now the setup here for this government shutdown is to fire a bunch of people and not give, you know, healthcare to illegals. Fair enough. Okay, it's not gonna be shut that long. Okay, it needs to be open up soon. So I think this dip gets bought and probably runs it into Friday. You could almost see this here, guys. I'm gonna draw it out for you. It's not that obvious, but this is what I think happens. And then you start mega chopping. Okay? That's what I think happens. But we'll play what we get. But goddamn. Okay? That was great. So, two things to keep an eye on. Here's the new party line. VIX underneath here or above, right? Doesn't matter how high they climb this. If this is not under, this doesn't matter. Okay? As far as premiums. Now, if it's a dip tomorrow, guys, we are going to start buying. Okay? They are relentless with premium chop right now. October gonna mean major volatility. Okay, so again, just remember that I personally think that we're doing this, and then it's gonna be crazy, and we're gonna catch this down here. Okay, so how do you play this chop? Look, you unless you're a scalp master and you're fine with like, you know, 50-70%, sometimes even 30% SPX, that's fine. I mean, again, chop is not fun. It's almost better to load a position for the next day close to the money with a resolution, right? But now we know we got a big base here. So if this comes down, fake breakdown buyable, in my opinion. Maybe they reach a deal. I don't know if they will. So now, Q4. Meta Q4. Hell yeah. Ooh, I gotta leave that open because I gotta show you guys a trick. Probably my fave for Q4, Avgo. See that there? Yes. Avgo. Okay, all about it. All about it. Okay? At some point it probably closes the gap, but even here, like, dude, this thing is going to be huge. Here's the thing. All right, so this is up now after hours here on this government deal, right? Up, what, 33% after hours. Check this out. Anytime, if we're lucky that we're in something that the government is talking about, fantastic. Hold 1-2 days. If that is not the case, check out this news candle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. News candle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. So you got a 4-day window on all these companies that are going into the wealth fund. Okay? Same pattern. Obviously, it's not showing that after hours pattern. Okay? Because it's TradingView, because it's ass. So we're gonna follow this as the roadmap for this, because it's the same pattern. Now you got this big candle here up to here, which is that. Okay? So, SPY tomorrow. We want to see if this holds. If this doesn't hold, okay? If that doesn't hold tomorrow, you're going down there. If that holds, very, very likely that by Friday, tomorrow is Wednesday, let's look at Thursday. Oh, this is Thursday, so this 655 is huge. And if we can get a gap down there, not only will our puts be $12 in the money, we're gonna use that put money to start scaling. But anyways, see that 670? If we hold that ballpark, we can make it up there by Friday. Full moon Monday, okay? That is what we are looking at. And again, as I pointed out in the full moon circle today, the Dixie is going to start becoming way, way more important here going forward, okay? Way more important. But I think we read the market absolutely fantastic. So again, guys, I will see you tomorrow. God bless.